folks, it's anulyph here. I am making a video in response to Rosemary's video about confidence. This is something that I talk about often. Weight loss surgery. One of the main side effects is loose skin. And if we are very heavy at the beginning of our journey, then we've already stretched that skin out. Which means that when we lose the weight and it's no longer plumped up with fat, that it's going to be loose and hanging. And that is something that a lot of us struggle with, me included. I've made several videos about how I really struggle with my arms and, the appearance of them. So let me show you. So this is my arm, but this is what I did with my arms. So I was, and I'm still, determined to make what's underneath look the best possible, so that, yeah, you see the skin, but you're also going to see a muscle too. How I got over this, I can't actually say that I have, because it's something that really bothers me. But as you can see, I am dressed in a sleeveless dress for work. So I'm out in the public with my arms out, and I find myself, kind of moving my arms so that the skin, is kind of smooth. If I take pictures, I find that I'm trying to, pull the skin back because it really bothers me. But what I tell you, what I do, I'm going to try to sit this here so I'm not shaking. My hand is not shaking. So things that I do to build confidence. I've lost over 160 pounds in my weight loss journey. How can I ignore that? And people that, I have been overweight all of my life. So when people see me, they're not looking at my arms. They're looking at, oh my God, you have lost an entire person. They're looking at my face, that it's thin. They're looking at my body, that it's much smaller than what they are used to seeing. Excuse me. So half of the time, the things that we are so self-conscious about, people don't even pay attention to it, because overall the picture is huge, and the part that we are self-conscious about is so little. So I'm very proud of my journey. I'm very proud of my success, and I feel like if I have to show hanging skin, then so be it. It bothers me, but I have a child, and my child is watching my actions, and she has heard me say, I really don't like my arm. She's heard me talk about possibly getting plastic surgery. But I have explained to her that I still love me. And I wear my arms out to show her that I'm not ashamed of my arms. I don't care for how they look, but I'm not ashamed. I'm actually very proud of the work I've done with my arms. So something that I've done with a group of people is to build my self-esteem, and I found that when you don't love yourself, that you pick at yourself, like a bully almost. You down yourself, you pick at this, you pick at that, you say this negative thing about yourself, you say that negative thing about yourself. You look at all the negatives and you don't really focus in on the positive, which is the bigger picture. Start complimenting yourself, every day. Write it down. Grab a buddy. Hey, message me, I'll do it with you. And every day, compliment yourself. Say something deep within, not just surface, but something deep within, because you need to really look at you. How we look is a small percentage of who we are. And I think that because a lot of us, I know for me, carrying the shame of being overweight, feeling undeserving, feeling unworthy, feeling unlovable, all those things carried a huge, huge weight. It was like a millstone around my neck. And that was something that I am still working to shed, that thinking, that perception of myself. Ask friends, people that support you, that will tell you the truth. Ask them, how do I look? Ask them about the parts that bother you. And you'll be surprised. People really don't see you the way that you see yourself. Confidence starts from loving yourself. And when we don't love ourselves enough, then we don't feel confident. We don't feel that we even have the right. Almost, it's like we have to give ourselves permission. So those are just things that I did on my journey that I'm still doing. When I find that I'm starting to feel a little negative about myself, then I go back to, what do I like about myself? What do I love about myself? What success have I had? So hopefully that helps. I tried to make this as short as possible. And feel free to message me, like I said. Thanks.